Hello and welcome. My name is Samwise. I'm going to be bringing you a replay cast. This is from the recent CSO Cup number 5. CSO Cup is an open tournament hosted by my clan, Chaos Spec Ops. This is a ZvZ between Larvaling and Fierce. So a gold player versus a diamond player. You want to hear it was a good series. Down here in the bottom right hand corner, the pink Zerg player is Larvaling. And her opponent in the upper left, the yellow Zerg, playing for SGSA, Fierce. Mirrored builds so far on both sides. Nothing cheesy going on. No pools going down just yet. Larvaling is actually slightly ahead of Fierce. So, based on my understanding, Larvaling is a gold Zerg player, and Fierce is a diamond Zerg player. So it's a little bit of a rank mismatch, but you have that hatchery coming down a little bit faster for Larvaling, taking that 16 hatch, and then the gas. So maybe cutting into her economy just a little bit to get those up nice and early. We'll see if that has any kind of impact. Right now they're still staying right on track with each other. You're going to see that pool there from Larvaling. Larvaling is trailing behind now by... Okay, she does make those couple workers to catch back up. The other side, everything looking pretty normal for Fierce. So we have the Overlords coming out here. Looks like this one's just going to verify the natural. And I'm going to get one to check out this third base location. Generally, in ZvZ, it's actually pretty important to have your Overlords set up in locations so that if somebody does attempt a Ling Flood, you'll see units streaming across the map, so then you can respond properly. So we do have a roach warren coming down here pretty early for Larvaling. I do know she likes to put down the roach warren a little bit earlier than, for example, a pro build. That's kind of a defensive measure, as opposed to playing those Ling Bane. But we have 10 Lings coming out, so it seems like it probably is going to be an aggressive roach warren. On the other side, we just have Queens making, and still droning a little bit from Fierce. We do have an Overlord, just making sure he doesn't get supply blocked. Larvaling is pretty close to that supply cap. She'll need to make an Overlord. She probably recognized just now. Yep, Overlords start up. She got supply blocked, trying to make those roaches, which will hurt a little bit in trying to get that aggression up and running. Lair is on the way from Fierce, so he's going to look to jump the tech a little bit, and he's taking a third base. So he wants to go into a longer macro game, but we'll see if Larvaling lets him. No upgrades for Fierce, so he skipped the Ling speed, which is a little bit dangerous in a ZvZ. Definitely going to give a strong advantage to the Lings of Larvaling. And again, we definitely see she's going for a 2-base roach all-in, so 6 roaches are on the way. We're all about to finish up, so that should be 7 roaches, because the one that was made earlier. Fierce does see the roaches coming across. The Lings are sitting here, but that's okay as long as she pulls them later, because Lings are a lot faster. She's going to stream some Lings in behind. So she just pulled one of them. A lot of them just, okay. There are still a good group of 7 Lings just sitting here, so could be looking to sit defensive, but I feel like all in, it makes sense to try to pull everything. Okay, so Fierce is trying to get up a wall here. You've got triple Evo and a spine crawler as well. Larvaling is now just flooding. Oh, he actually cancels the spine crawler. Apparently he... Okay, so he does restart it again. Interesting. a little bit indecisive there on the defense. He does have a Spire coming down, so if he can hold out, then he will have an advantage there in the tech. Because we don't even have a lair on the other side for a Larvaling. We do have some Ravagers here. 3 Ravagers, 4 Roaches, and a bunch of Zerglings. She's going to push in here now for the attack. These Ravagers will be key as they can help bust down this Spinecrawler pretty quick. It does take a lot of damage there. And the Roach Ravager is just going to work on this wall while the Lings kind of fight the army. Oh, and Fierce actually lets the Lings in. That's a big mistake. You want to try to plug that, keep that wall plugged. Queen would eventually go down, but at least it could buy him a little bit of time while he gets up some extra units. The Spire is not even finished, and he doesn't have a Roach Warren, so there's not a whole lot that can be done right now. He's making some spines in the main, so that's a good measure to kind of try to buy some time. Maybe see if you can get those Spire units up, since again, there's really no anti-air here from Larvaling. She has the Ravagers, which can try to bile down Mutalisks, but any proper micro player is not going to let that happen. So we do have 4 Mutalisks on the way, so okay, Fierce is just going to call GG. So that's going to be the game right there. So that was a quick one, but I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this was Samwise.